Tommy Rex, and you're listening to today's Boondoggle.
This is Mark Metcalf, and you are listening to today's Boondoggle with Bailey on Domain Cleveland Radio.
You are listening to today's Boondoggle with Bailey on Domain Cleveland Radio. Yes, Kato Kalin listens to this all the time.
Welcome to today's Boondoggle. Now, here's your host. The Sonic Temple Art and Music Festival returns May 14th through 17th with My Chemical Romance, Tool, Bring Me the Horizon, and Shinedown. Plus, Pierce the Veil, Good Charlotte, The Offspring, Sublime, Godsmack, Breaking Benjamin, Marilyn Manson, and so many more. Sonic Temple in Columbus, Ohio, May 14th to 17th. Passes on sale now for as low as $1 down at sonictemplefestival.com.
What's going on, everybody? It's Bill Bailey with today's Boondoggle, and man, get out the space bug spray because I'm talking with the members of the band Fullminator. What's going on, guys? How you doing?
Yes.
This is Reptilian Deluxe, singer.
And this is Laura Gartelax, the drummer for Fullminator, yes.
Yes.
Fullminator, yes. Yeah, so, I mean, well, this is going to be a little different, you know, from some of the questions I normally ask guests that I have on. But usually I like to go, like, way back. So when you guys were little shapeshifters and little, space roaches, did you remember what you originally wanted to be when you grew up?
We actually were made, like, fully grown, you know. We didn't have a childhood, so we just got, like, pulled out of a fucking a petri dish, and we were fully grown. So we never had a childhood. We were designed for war, you know.
Artificially inseminated.
Oh yes.
I had a larval stage.
Ah, you did. Right.
I had an infant stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My engineer cockroach. My friend here is reptilian, so he actually did hatch and had a full growing up experience. I was manufactured, so I didn't have that.
Okay. Well, when you were in the infant stage, like what did you originally want to grow up to be?
I wanted to become dictator of the world, of the whole universe, and be in a band.
That's all children do.
Yeah. That's what children really want to be, I think.
Still pursuing that goal.
Yes.
Love it.
Yes.
And then what kind of like was the influenced you guys to take the route of music? What influenced you to get into music?
When we arrived on Earth, we just Mr. Reptilian Deluxe here was waiting for us with a plan. You know, he can actually like see the future. It's a innate thing that he has. So he was waiting for us when we came from the future, and he already had a plan. Like, okay, let's just say we're a band, and we stay hitting on Earth. Nobody will find us, and that's pretty much what we've been doing. We've been hiding on the planet, pretending to be a band, smoking this beautiful piece that we stole from the future. It's called the Omni Peace, and if you smoke it or you snore a little bit of it, it's pretty good. That's what we've been doing. We just saw how easy it was to play a couple chords and just drink everything and I don't know, and pretend to be good or whatever. So that's what we've been doing. We never had any passion for music at all.
The point would be to amass cultural power, and then we can combat the forces of Colonel Roach, the one that's this guy's father and everyone else in the band. He's looking for them to get the Omni Peace back. What did he want it for? To clone a god or something?
We don't really know. It's just really good when you smoke it. We're all addicted to it, so we had to take it, and everybody wants it. The whole galaxy is after it. So yeah, it's quite a conundrum, quite a problem we have. But thankfully, we've been successfully hiding here, and nothing major has happened. Only a couple of ninjas, a couple of robots. Nothing we can not deal with. But yeah, I don't even remember what the original question was.
Well, what was it? What made you guys decide to make like your make your home base there in Puerto Rico?
Oh, it was completely by accident. We when we escaped from the future, we took the Omni Peace, went out running. The whole galaxy's after us, and we just went through a prototype portal that nobody has tested yet or anything, and we accidentally end up in Puerto Rico in the year 2016, and we've been we've been laying low on planet Earth. We could leave, I guess, if we really wanted, but we've been here. It's nice.
We leave from time to time. We have vacations.
Nice weather, It's not
Mhm.
bad.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, I could think of worse places you guys could have ended up landing from the coming through the porthole, like my hometown, Cleveland, Ohio. I'd much rather be down there in Puerto Rico myself. I have a lot of good memories from my time of service down in Puerto Rico, enjoying the places like the Black Angus and stuff, which I hope is still they're doing well there. Um, but when 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 you guys uh, got together here on Earth and you connected with Reptilian Deluxe, when coming up with the idea of disguising as a band, what who came up with the name Fullminator, or where'd that come from?
Well, there was already a band. It was a bunch of human nerds, and they were playing, and they were pretty all right. But then we found them in the streets after a show. After a show, they were drinking Colt 45s, walking around the streets of Rio Piedras. And we kind of disappeared them, and they also wore masks too, but they were much inferior masks.
Yeah,
And
yeah. That's why the plan has worked so well. And there was already a band called Fullminator. We came from the future,
the
basically stole the identities, and now everybody just think it's the same guys with better masks and shit.
yeah, the apes have not suspected a thing.
That's great. That's the good thing about those mass bands. You can almost keep replacing members without the populace catching on. You
Yep.
know,
Yeah, you
and
hear
then go
like
ahead.
say no, no. Like, I was gonna say War and Dave Brocky said if you're a band with a mask with mask, you could possibly make the band last 100 years. It would take a lot of dedication and whatever, but it's feasibly possible.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yes, we got our own mass band here in Cleveland area called Mushroomhead, and they've kind of been doing the same thing,
Ah, yes.
Yes,
trying to
sir.
keep that alive over time and replacing members with new masked ones.
From
It's a
it.
good business plan, good business model uh,
It
to
is.
follow. And
Infinite
and, uh,
money.
let's talk about the Omni piece a little bit. Like what I know you said you enjoy smoking it and snorting it once in a while, but you know what what's so special about the Omni piece?
Well, the Omni Peace, it's nobody. I think nobody in the galaxy really knows where it came from. It's a mysterious object that It's in the galaxy. There's Omni Peace is like a legendary thing. Everybody knows about it, but nobody really knows where it came from. When you smoke it or just snort it, you have some visions. You see like a being. You hear voices. So the sense you get when you smoke it or snore it is that it belongs to somebody and somebody's looking for it. But we're not sure yet what the thing is. But it's amazing. It's like the best quality crack you could find in the galaxy. But yeah, nobody really knows, but we are starting to suspect that this is like a very precious thing for a god or I don't know what. But for sure somebody's looking for it. It feels like that when you're high on it.
Yeah, the space crack. And
Exactly.
like now coming from being a part of like Colonel Roach's DNA, and do you ever like feel like, I mean, you escaped from Colonel Roach from what I understand, but you're a part of his DNA.
Yes.
Do you ever kind of feel like uh you're missing a piece, or do you still feel a connection to Colonel Roach?
No, not really. Fuck Colonel Roach, for real. We worked for him like for 20,000 years, conquering planets and shit. So we grow bored of that shit. And he wasn't very nice to us neither. Every 1,000 years or so, he would summon us and maybe give us a little bit of the Omni Peace when he had it. So we said, "Fuck this guy." We've been working for him long enough. Let's just steal the fucking thing and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Good.
Fulminator's kind of like a labor union for these guys, I guess.
Gotcha. And then let's talk a little bit more about kind of your creation being, genetically engineered humanoid roaches. What kind of life has that been like?
Well, um, it gets boring after a while. We can't die. We're designed to be indestructible. So, in the thousands and thousands of years of existence, we've conquered countless planets. So it starts to get boring. But when we started smoking the Omni Peace, there was something that actually make us feel something. So we stuck with that. Fuck all this conquering shit. Let's just go and become full time drug addicted, genetically engineered roaches.
Yeah, we're embracing the indolent lifestyle right now, and I think that's the best thing we can do right now, other than play.
Yeah. And then let's talk about you a little bit, Reptilian Deluxe. Shape-shifting reptilians, for people that are, look back in history, they say have been here on planet Earth for very many years. In fact, they say a lot of them are in positions of power, here on the Earth. Can you confirm or deny that?
I can confirm that my ancestors have been proliferating in your how do I say, your planetary bourgeoisie. I know they're also looking for the Omni piece, but I can't really say much else.
Yeah,
I'm trying to be
Gotcha.
sneaky.
we've gotten a few messages from Jeff Bezos about the Omni piece. So that was a little suspicious. But other than that, we're pretty sure. His ancestors have been in the planet for long years. So
I know of a few of them, but I can't
Yeah.
say who.
yeah, I kind of fucked it up and mentioned the name here. But
No, that one's fine.
okay.
Everyone knows that one.
Yeah, everybody knows that one. I think Elon Musk might be, that's one of my suspicions as well.
Yeah.
I can't really tell. He might be a rat person.
The rat
I'm
person.
not sure.
Well, there are, I mean, supposedly a lot of underground inner Earth beings that have been coming out. Like lately here in Ohio, there's been a lot of Bigfoot sightings, but that's a whole
Oh,
nother.
really?
Yes.
He's a chill guy.
That's a whole nother. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's a chill dude. I hung out with him once.
Oh, nice. See, everybody's getting all scared, and I kind of had the same impression that Bigfoot's just pretty chill, and he just likes playing hide and seek.
Yeah,
You
just
know?
don't bring a camera.
Yeah, yeah. And then
Yeah.
like I was
No,
saying too, like you. Oh, go ahead.
no. You go. You go.
Okay. Like when you look at like old ancient like religious texts or even like Native American culture, there always seems to be like the reptilians have been in the artwork, so they've I think maybe were more public back in the old times, about who they were, and the cultures seem to maybe get along or coexist better. Why do you feel uh you guys have kind of had to shapeshift and go into hiding?
Well, we've got to really just keep proliferating, because even though I'm a much younger specimen, so I can't really say much about a lot of the early reptilians, but I do know that they are doing their best to like make the planet homogeneous with their reptilian seed. They're trying to spray their DNA all over the place.
The spread.
Spray, yeah.
Spread.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I could say more, but I'm trying not to
I
expose too much. I've got
Yeah.
my own plans for
Yeah.
them.
I
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
you.
You humans are not very nice even to each other. So
Yeah, yeah, I
imagine
agree.
with fucking aliens on the planet.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I feel you there. And yeah, I used to, spray my DNA down whenever I visited the Black Angus. So, yeah, I understand how that's.
That's what's up.
But
So spread the seed, brother.
yes, yes, exactly. Now, when you guys took over the identity of the band, how easy was it for you to adapt to becoming musicians and performing?
It was very easy.
Yeah,
It was very easy.
not hard at all. It's not that hard.
We were able,
A couple chords,
yeah,
couple solos.
we were able to partially absorb some of their memories.
Yeah. And we are actually signed for, as soon as we step on the planet, we got all the information on the planet through all the antennas, and now basically we knew everything the second we arrived. So pretty easy.
Nice, nice. And then, I mean, I don't know if this was actually the band before you guys took over, or if it's been part of your journey since you took over their bodies. But having a chance to play alongside bands like DRI and Gruesome, was that you guys?
Yeah, that was us.
That was us.
That was us. The
Mhm.
poor guys before we did the thing. Um, they really been just playing clubs, playing around. They never got to do anything really. So once things started to happen, then it was us.
They had no discipline at all. I
Yeah.
can tell you that. We're doing a better job with the Fullminator name than they were.
Oh, good, good,
And
good.
those shows were quite experiences. We were very happy to have been able to. Harold Moyen back then was the bass player of DRI. He loved us so much, and he came up to the stage and even danced with us. I felt someone dancing behind me. I was like, "Oh my God, who's this guy?" And then I turn around. People are telling me to turn around, and it's like, "Oh my God, he's got a pig mask on." My God, that was a very very good show. Gruesome
Nice.
was also really great. Very heavy night.
Very
Yeah,
gruesome.
good
Very
thing that
gruesome.
wasn't Colonel Roach sneaking up behind you. You know.
Yeah. If it was, I would have clocked him hard. But then he would
And
have probably killed me or decapitated me.
yeah, who knows? Who knows though? Um,
Yeah.
Good thing it wasn't though. And
Mhm.
I just remembered like one of my good friends, Wilfredo Gonzalez Pagan, used to be a part of this group that was from Puerto Rico. El Grupo Fuego, I think they were called. I don't know if Fullminator would ever, want to like cross promote and do a double bill with those guys, but
Was it a what? Well, what was it like? Merengue, salsa?
something like that. Yeah.
All right, that'd be cool.
Yeah, we're down
Yeah.
for that.
We're down for that.
Hell
Kind
yeah.
We're trying to do a split.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little
Do a
salsa
split,
that shit.
absorb some of their memories as well. I hear the ladies, are big fans of that group. So I had to give a shout out to
Then,
in case
if
afraid
we
of watching
absorb,
this.
if we absorb the memories of a salsa group, we probably just become Puya. I don't know if you heard of Puya, but with a band from Puerto Rico that was basically metal and salsa at times. So we would just become Puya.
Yeah, it was fusion, like a metal salsa fusion. That was a really good band.
Nice. And then, I want to talk about, some of the music that you guys perform. Don't know, like I said, with the timeline on when it was the previous band or who put a lot of these together. But I think this latest album that's coming out, I would say, is you guys. The single Yokos Revenge. I want to know what the inspiration or the message is for that song.
All right, so in Yoko's Revenge, all right. Maybe you should start.
Maybe yeah. Okay. So this last album, what happened was we were happily playing just another show, and we look into the crowd. There was a couple ninjas, and we thought, okay, there's some guys dressed as ninjas. It's okay. Then we were backstage just discussing the show, and everybody bring it up. Did you saw the ninjas? Yeah, but everybody thought we were just guys versus ninjas. Then we just got fucking blasted from behind on ninja stars and everything. We got sliced. A reptilian here got his head
My
cut off.
noggin got
Yeah.
separated.
This mask, the mask is actually like a medical mask that we use to keep his head stable. If we take off the mask, his head may just fall off.
Yeah.
No, he'll lose his head.
See,
Yeah.
so those ninjas that attacked us, they took the Omni Peace to Tokyo, and then we learned there was a conspiracy going on with a billionaire Japanese company,
Omega Corp.
yeah, the
Omega Corp.
Omega Corporation, that was trying to stall the Omni Peace to bring the dimension of anime and hentai into our dimension. And the CEO of this company is called Yoko Mohoyo.
Mohoyo.
And he's a pervert, obviously.
He's a pervert, and we went over there to New Japan or whatever it's called, and we kicked his ass, destroyed all his ninjas, and then he tried, he had this machine called the DIC, the Dimensional Interface Commonium Conceiver.
Yes.
And he tried to use the Omni Piece to fuse our universe with the anime universe. Anyway, we had to stop his ass because we were really jonesing for a hit of the Omni Piece, and also because really that's kind of too much. Anyway, the whole song is about
Keep the dick out of the Omni Piece.
Yeah, keep the dick out of the Omni Piece. Or keep the Omni Piece out your dick. And we just went over there, we kicked his ass. He tried last minute to take this, and we finally were able to reunite, unfortunately, with Colonel Roach. Especially Yoko Mohoyo. His head reunited with Colonel Roach's hand. Anyway, we were able to get away, but yeah, I'm pretty sure Colonel Roach is tailing us, and just have to stop right now to take this interview.
Oh,
But the song is about that. It's about the whole, not the whole story, but that.
Yeah,
It's
that
more,
specific moment.
it's more about the dick than anything else.
Yeah. Well, one specific moment that I really enjoyed too is like the song Track Suit Up, Shoot Up. You want to talk about that moment?
Yeah, that was bad. That was when
Yeah,
you guys did surgery on me, right?
yes. We just got attacked by ninjas. We called our ship, the Lady Star ship. We got picked up. Um, and we have a friend that lives in Chernobyl. It's called the Nuclear Restaurant. It's actually from Jamaica, but he was working at Chernobyl when things go south. So he lives there now, and he has a very proliferating um, field of marijuana, of nuclear marijuana, growing inside the reactors.
He's got the nuclear hash.
Yes. So we knew that if we were going to go to Japan and take back the Omni Peace, we would need something. You know, we were just being beaten to hell by these ninjas. So we call a friend. He sent the nuclear hash to, the new version of the nuclear hash, and we decided to, you know, if smoking it's good. Let's just try to fucking shoot it in and see what happens. It's just for science. So that's the pretty much the song. We're suiting up and shooting up.
We're suiting up
Gotcha.
and
Gotcha.
shooting up.
And then the AABS song. What does that stand for? What's that short for?
That's
That's ancient.
ancient aduralic brain surgery. That's the one where y'all did surgery on me and put this ugly ass helmet on my head.
Yeah. We're not qualified medical technicians. None of us. But we did our best, It came out really good. It doesn't look that bad, And he's talking.
Yeah.
I might have gotten some cognitive damage from it, though. I kind of feel it. But yeah, that song's about the whole surgery and how they were drunk the whole time.
Yeah, we're pretty much always drunk.
Yeah.
God damn it.
But at least you kind of more look like a cohesive unit now after the surgery, as well.
Yes.
And I'm glad some of this battle that you guys experienced with the ninjas was caught on film. I was able to watch the 2099 Ninjas music video or battle.
Yeah.
That was very, very interesting. What was did you guys realize that it was being recorded?
Yeah, we had a couple drones. We knew it was going to happen. Uh, that's the thing. This all happened, and we said, okay, we should make an album about this. And we every time we play a show now, we just rewind time and let the ninjas attack us once again. It happens in every show. So we have them like in a loop, so we can um, play shows with this theme being attacked by ninjas. So yeah, we knew it was going to happen. We had a couple drones, and we just said let's just record a music video. Killing some ninjas.
Yeah, human drones made out of flesh.
Yeah.
Well, what was great too about that, because in this world here, it's like content is king. You need that. Especially in your want to dominate the culture and the world. You kind of need. Everybody's stuck looking at their screens. The humans, the rest of the meat suits here, are stuck staring at screens. So that's important to get your message out to them.
Yeah.
Looking at a screen.
We need to. We're totally conscious that there can never be enough content, and we are trying to put more content out there. We've got to flood the system.
Yes. Now, I was going kind of down like the Fullminator rabbit hole, and I believe this was before your head trauma and surgery. But there was you guys, they did a cover of a song that I enjoyed when I was growing up from the band Beastie Boys, "Fight for Your Right to Party."
Yes.
talk a little bit about that. What attracted you to that song?
We always liked that song. It was pretty fun, and um, we were just fucking around with it, and it kind of translated really good to riffs. So we just let's just do it, and we were going to put out an EP that year. It was Omniplasm. We only had like 5 songs. We thought it would be nice to have a 6-song EP, so we decided to do the cover, and that's been 6 years since that. Time
Yeah,
flies when you're on crack, I guess.
we
Yeah.
used to listen to that song a lot when we absorbed the bodies and memories of that band that used to be Fullminator, and they used to listen to that song all the time.
Yeah, it stuck with us. We had to get it out.
And we decided to just play it, just make our own version. Plus, we wanted to do that video. I don't know if you saw the video. It's got a music video,
Yes.
and the music video was fun. It was totally, all of it was done one night, and it was.
Yeah, we attracted the humans. We put out a flyer. Recording music
Yeah.
video.
Free beer.
Free beer.
Yeah,
And the beers they lasted like about 5 minutes.
yeah.
Then we have no more beer.
We didn't buy enough beer, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well,
at least,
that's humans for you. They're
yeah,
consumers.
yeah, they consume and then they leave everything.
Yeah. Then they leave the mess. They
Consume.
don't pick up after themselves. I
Hmm.
sometimes I'm disgusted that I wish I was a reptilian some days because I'm disgusted by my fellow humans at times.
Maybe,
But
maybe
I did
one
watch
day.
the video. I did enjoy the music video. It looked like my
Thank you.
my old days, you know.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. Mm.
Yeah, it was
And
fun.
now that the current album, uh, Destroy Tokyo, at
Yeah.
first when I saw the name of the album, until before you guys gave a little bit of the backstory, I was thinking, man, hasn't poor Tokyo been through enough, with Godzilla and the United States military,
Yeah.
but
Yes.
I guess they keep asking for it, huh?
Yeah. It was them. We were just playing shows.
It was Yoko Mohoyo.
It was that guy. But yeah,
I got worried for a moment there. I thought Colonel Roach had caught up to you guys, but
yeah, no, we just got no Wi-Fi in space. No one can hear you scream, and no one can connect to Wi-Fi neither. So we're doing this with whatever signal we get. So sorry for that. We're
no,
back. We're
no,
back.
no problem, no problem. But we were talking about Destroy Tokyo, the album
Yes,
name.
sir.
When can the rest of the humanoids, pick that up and hear what
No,
you guys have created?
the album is already out. It came out in October last year, October 25, I think it was. So it's already out, so you can get it everywhere you stream your music. Spotify, YouTube, it's running everywhere. And if you want a physical copy, by the way, this is the head of the robot they designed to try to get us, the Omega Typhoon. We got the fucking head here. Nice try.
Nice, nice, nice trophy.
Where
Show
can
them
we
what's
get
up.
the album?
The album you can get it. Go Fullminator.com. It will take us to our page, and you can order it here. That's a lot of merch. We got shirts, stickers, patches, everything's there.
Yeah, send us your money.
Nice.
You love spending money. I know you want to.
And like any plans to I mean, I know global domination is definitely on the agenda, but to do that you need to get out and probably tour more and infiltrate other towns and cities. Is there any plans to do that?
Oh yes, with nothing concrete yet, but we are starting to move a couple pieces to see if we can get out the island by later in the year, maybe in the fall. We're looking to book a couple shows. if anyone seeing this wants to invite us over, we're happy to tour around. But yeah, we propose to ourselves, let's get out of the island once a year at least. So yeah, we gotta make the quota for this year.
We promise we'll have mercy on you if you invite us to play.
Okay, good, good. I I just did an interview the other day with a Samoans band, Shepherd's Reign, from New Zealand, and they recently played the Shipwrecked uh, show. I think that would probably be a good you know uh, venue for you guys to take part in. Maybe get on Shipwrecked, or reach out to the Danny Wimmer presents crew that does the music festivals throughout the United States here. I think you guys would be a great fit on some of those.
Yeah. If you can send us contacts or anybody we're currently on that stage. We're moving pieces and uh, defining the strategy to slowly infiltrate everywhere and take over the world. We were not in a hurry by any chance. We're pretty much not going to die anytime soon. At least I think. So yeah, but for sure, invite us or send us contacts. We're more than happy to get out there and party with you, modern apes.
Nice, nice. Now, since you guys took over those bodies, and like you said, you've enjoyed bands such as like, the Beastie Boys, enough to do your own version of their song. But are there any current artists out there that you guys listen to or enjoy in the music world?
Right now, I like Kneecap a lot. It's a Irish, I guess you could say, rap group, but they're like they do rap and they rap in Gaelic and all that, and but they use kind of like drum and bass beats and all that stuff. It's not much of a metal band, I know. I'm sorry, but that's one of the bands I'm listening to right now. I'm listening to Full of Hell. I love Full of Hell. I didn't bring my Full of Hell shirt. I was gonna, but I decided not to. Um, what else?
I've been personally going back in time and listening to Dinosaurs War in the wild. That's a nice thing to hear.
Hmm.
But on bands from today, I guess. There's a really nice band. I think they're from England. It's called Pest Control. It's kind of hardcore trash. It's a girl singing. You should check it out. It's called Pest Control. It's really
Yeah.
really
Pest
nice.
Control. Nice.
I'll
I'll have to
listen.
check that out. I want to give a recommendation myself. There's this group. Since you mentioned the Kneecap, I think you might enjoy this group called Hotbox.
Hot
Um,
box.
they're out in LA. A friend of mine is like managing them right now, but put on a very good performance, and they wear masks too. So
Hmm?
Oh, nice.
might be a good combination to connect with those guys and play a bill with them. Um,
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I'll check them out. Thank you.
and then I don't know, like especially since you guys have been around so long, um, if there's are there people in your life that have inspired you, or you can give credit to making you the beings that you are today?
Um, I really admired our personal robot. We made him. It's called a bartender. That guy, we made him with a CPU of a microwave and a Nokia from the night from the night from '90s. And he's been doing great. It's a humble guy for the small computing power he has. He gets up every day and just get through everything. So very inspiring. The War Tender.
I hate the War Tender, but I love Lord Gartalax,
Oh, thank you.
Kaya Nunchucks, Blowmix, Surfx. I love all these guys. They've made me who I am today. A nice reptilian boy
And they
singing
saved your
and
head.
yelling, and they saved me. They put
Yes.
this helmet on my head, and they busted me up, man. But it's fine. I think they might have put some kind of programming in it.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud.
That was a beautiful moment right there. You know, I think some of the uh the flesh apes are might be getting to you guys a little bit.
Yeah,
Um
I'm not
that but
supposed to be capable of love, so that's kind of worrisome to me.
yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe it's the Omni Peace, you know? I don't know. Um
Hey,
but you know, you mentioned earlier when you were mentioned Japan, you said New Japan, and that brought up a thought in my head because I am a fan of a human sport called professional wrestling here on Earth. I don't know if you are aware or have got to
Yes.
enjoy any of that yourself. Have you? Is there anything like, you know, professional wrestling or MMA or something that you guys enjoy
I
watching the humans do?
I usually go to the local professional wrestling. I it's funny because I go over there and I just want to join in, but but I watched some of the shows over here, and we were about to play at a wrestling show, which is something we've been trying to do for a while,
yes.
and but that ended up not happening for I really don't remember the reasons. This was like, what was it, like half a year ago?
Yeah. It was
Okay.
last summer. Last summer.
Yeah, well, I'm not much of like a wrestling head, but I like to go to the shows, and I have one of my best friends. He uh he loves wrestling, and he always invites us for WrestleMania. I always go, and yeah, I love going to the actual local shows too.
Yeah, it's very entertaining. Seeing you humans almost naked, all sweaty, getting at it. It's quite entertaining to watch.
I kind of want to do it. I kind of want to do it, but I gotta train. That's the only
You get,
problem.
I mean, I don't know, you know, if like I remember like the Cologne family, Carlos Cologne and Carlito, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
they've you know, made a big name for themselves coming out of where you guys plan your home base there in Puerto Rico. Maybe they have a school available that you can connect with.
I'll have to look for them. I'll track them down.
Carlitos.
Now,
Caribbean. Hell yeah.
before I get ready and let you guys go, I just for any because you know content is important and followers and streams and all that seems to be important here to the Earthlings as well. If
Yeah.
there are people that are watch this video and want to be one of your followers and check out your content, where would you send them?
Well, you can go on Instagram. You just type Fullminator with double L, two L's, and it should come up. I don't think there's any other Fullminator.
Fullminator underscore official, right?
Yes,
Yes.
I think that's it. On Spotify, just the same Fullminator, double L. YouTube, we're pretty much in every platform. So just search Fulminator band or whatever, and you should see our faces soon enough.
Nice,
Yes.
nice.
Yeah.
Well,
Bandcamp, all that stuff.
I appreciate you guys, you know, being a part of this transmission with me here on Earth, and I'm glad I got to do my part to share your message. Hopefully, if you guys do come through the Cleveland, Ohio area, you'll spare my life and let me come and enjoy your music performance live. You
You'll
know?
live. You'll live. You'll see. You'll live.
You'll live. You'll
Thank,
live. I think you'll live.
thank,
Oh, thank you very much for having us here. And yeah, we hope we can go Cleveland and pretty much everywhere. So
If we ever get over there, we'll get in touch and we can hang out.
hell yeah.
Thank you for having us, man.
sounds good. Thank you guys. It was great talking with you.
Likewise.
All right! Listen up! Hold on to your seats. Grab your girls, grab your beers.
Hey everybody, this is Charlie from Anthrax, and you are listening to today's Boondoggle.
This is Mark Metcalf, and you are listening to today's Boondoggle with Balaam Domain Cleveland Radio.
You are listening to today's Boondoggle with Bailey on Domain Cleveland Radio. Yes, Kato Kalin listens to this all the time.
Welcome to today's Boondoggle. Now here's your host.
I am Monty Heath, so one Heath, and you are listening to today's Boondoggle.
Hey, what's up? It's John from Skillet, and you are listening to today's Boondoggle on Domain Cleveland Radio.
Fasten your seatbelt.